Here are 10 of the most significant environmental disasters of the 21st century, highlighting the urgent need for sustainable practices and proactive environmental protection. BP Deepwater Horizon oil spill, 2010. The explosion of the Deepwater Horizon oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico resulted in the release of approximately 4.9 million barrels of crude oil into the ocean over 87 days. This disaster caused extensive damage to marine and coastal ecosystems, killed thousands of marine animals, and had lasting impacts on local fishing industries and communities. Fukushima nuclear disaster, 2011. Following a massive earthquake and tsunami, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant in Japan experienced meltdowns in 3 of its reactors. The release of radioactive materials led to widespread contamination, forced the evacuation of thousands, and raised global concerns about nuclear safety. Amazon rainforest deforestation. Throughout the 21st century, deforestation rates in the Amazon have accelerated, primarily due to agricultural expansion, logging, and infrastructure development. This destruction threatens biodiversity, contributes to climate change, and disrupts the lives of indigenous communities. Hurricane Katrina, 2005. Although hurricanes are natural events, the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina highlighted vulnerabilities in disaster preparedness and response. The storm caused severe flooding in New Orleans, leading to significant loss of life and displacement of thousands. The environmental impacts included widespread destruction of wetlands, exacerbating future flooding risks. ExxonMobil Pegasus pipeline spill, 2013. A rupture in the Pegasus pipeline released over 200,000 gallons of heavy crude oil into the wetlands of Mayflower, Arkansas. The spill contaminated water sources and resulted in the evacuation of residents, raising concerns about the long-term environmental impact on local ecosystems. Flint water crisis, 2014. When the city of Flint, Michigan, switched its water source to the Flint River to save money, it resulted in lead leaching from old pipes into the drinking water supply. The crisis highlighted significant issues of infrastructure, public health, and environmental justice, with long-lasting effects on community health. Chernobyl sarcophagus collapse, 2016. Although the Chernobyl disaster occurred in 1986, the collapse of the sarcophagus that contained the reactor and radioactive materials in 2016 raised alarms about the ongoing threat of radiation exposure. Efforts to contain the disaster continue, illustrating the long-term consequences of nuclear accidents. Palm oil deforestation. The increasing demand for palm oil has led to widespread deforestation, particularly in Southeast Asia. This environmental disaster results in habitat loss for endangered species, contributes to climate change through carbon emissions, and affects the livelihoods of local communities dependent on forests. Australian bushfires, 2019-2020. Catastrophic bushfires across Australia burned millions of acres, killing or displacing nearly 3 billion animals. The fires were fueled by prolonged drought and climate change, highlighting the vulnerability of ecosystems to extreme weather events and the urgent need for climate action. Texas winter storm, 2021. In February 2021, a severe winter storm hit Texas, leading to widespread power outages and water supply disruptions. The storm's impact on natural gas production and electricity generation raised questions about infrastructure resilience and the effects of climate change on weather patterns. These environmental disasters remind us of the interconnectedness of human activities and the environment. They underscore the importance of sustainable practices, robust regulations, and proactive measures to prevent future disasters and protect our planet for future generations.